Good afternoon, everybody. This is Cindy, Palm Springs Cindy, and I'm coming live to you today from my kitchen. Most of you that follow me, this is a very familiar background, but yeah. So I have some things today. I was, because my house is for sale, and every once in a while I get a bug in my bonnet to kind of go through drawers and things again. And I noticed there's like certain products that I don't want to throw away, and yet I don't really use them. And in fact, I find myself pushing them to the back of my drawer, the back of my bathroom drawer, the back of my bathroom cabinet. And every time I get my hands on them, I think, ooh, no, that's too good. I don't want to throw that away. I'm going to use that. I've used that before. I like that. I'm not getting rid of it. You can't make me. So anyway, I bundled up kind of a handful of them and to share them with you because I think you're going to recognize, as I share things with you, you're going to recognize some things. Once again, I'm wondering if I'm too close. I really do get this all ready. And then, okay, I have my water in this. For some of you Weight Watchers, this is a really old Weight Watcher mug that measures, your liquid so you can keep track. But when I was working, I used to wake up in the morning. This is how good I was. And I would drink 2 of these. The first thing out that when I rolled out of bed, 2 of these. And then I had my water in for the day. Then while I was getting dressed for work, I was starting to eliminate the water a little bit, but okay. First of all, my skin has so been breaking out, and I've already mentioned that in one of my videos. And I think it's a combination of the sunscreen, the SPF stuff, but then I did remember I bought 2 new primers. So I got to thinking, I wonder if it's something in my new primers because it's just little tiny, well, anyway, it is not a pretty sight. And I think I need to set up a series of facials or something. I don't know, but anyway. So I went looking for my, I hope I remember the name of it. Oh shoot, what's it called where you're, the roly thing. And here's one of the blades. It's a facial roller, and it's got the little blades on it. And when you buy it, I bought mine at Walmart, and it comes with a couple different blades. Well, I thought this is a good time for me to get that facial roller out because it will open up some of my clogged pores. And well, I couldn't find it, so I must have gotten rid of it, or I must have maybe packed it on a little retreat or something and lost it. I don't know, but I looked everywhere for it and I couldn't find it. But of course I found one of the extra rollers for it. But it's one of those facial rollers that has little tiny spikes on it. And then after you wash your face really good, then you do that. And then after that, you put a good serum on your skin. So I thought I could probably start doing that like maybe 2 days a week or 3 days a week for a couple weeks, just to, kind of really dig into my complexion and try to get out some of the amelia and stuff that I'm seeing. Okay, enough about that. Then another thing that I found in my bottom drawer that every time I look at it, I smile. But of course, do I ever use it? No, and you'll see. Look at this. These are essential oils, holistic body and massage oil kit. And I think I had visions of me using, like for example, here, I like to put, like here's the lavender. I have used this one. I like to put this, daub it on like my wrists. Ugh. And use it like for perfume. And I just love the scent of lavender. But these are all relaxing oils. And then, I guess I was supposed to buy one of those oil diffusers which I never did. So I probably bought this thinking that I'd get an oil diffuser, which I didn't. So then I put this in my drawer, and every time I see it, I keep pushing it back. But it does come with some beautiful and lovely fragrances. An orange, a rose, a tea tree, everything's like for relaxing. So I would love to walk in and have my bathroom or my bedroom smell all relaxy, essential oily when I try to go to bed. I've got to buy the diffuser. Alrighty, now speaking of that, I have this and I absolutely love it. It was $3.99. But once again, I've got it in my drawer. I keep shoving it in the back of the drawer. And it's a spray. It's a lavender, oh wait, it says, I bought this at a really nice gift shop. It says it's a linen spray. You spray it on your sheets. And the scent of this is laundry under, oh, let's see. This is a woodsy amber citrus scent. It's by Ashley and Solidew. Anyway, it's for tranquility. So evidently between my relaxing oils and my tranquility. And when I remember and I have this out, before I get into bed, I will spray my pillow or spray the sheets. So, you know, it's just so nice. It makes your life so luxurious. I can just smell the part that I've already sprayed. Okay, another thing that I've been dealing with regarding my complexion is because it's summertime, my hair, I don't know about you guys, but my hair grows really fast. My fingernails grow fast. It's just, I guess the heat really starts up my metabolism or something. So of course, with my hair grows fast, I have to be really, my eyebrows grow, and I have to be really careful around little hairs around my mouth. So I have this, and I have not been using it. Look at this. Can you see the light up here and the noise it makes? So I've been using this and very carefully and kind of, make my skin taut and go around my mouth, around here. I've even gone here. I've gone around here. Because, I'm not going to the beauty supply. And then I thought about doing some waxing at home, but for heaven's sakes, I'll end up burning myself. I'll end up burning the house down. So I can't be trusted to do waxing at home. But these are good, but you have to do these over and over. Like I have to just go like this over and over and really get my magnifying glass or my big magnifying mirror to make sure I'm getting the hair away. And then if I don't put my Pond's lotion on right after I do this and, make my washcloth warm, hold it to my face and put some Pond's on, I'll get a facial rash. So these can be tricky. They're not as easy as they look, and they're not as effective as they look, but they're better than nothing right now. Okay, that's another thing. But once again, I keep pushing this to the back, but now that it's summer, I'm getting hairy. Another thing that I need to be using, because I was told, do not get out in the sun. Do not get your leg out in the sun. Don't let the sun on that scar on your leg. Not even for a minute, an instant. So I'm trying not to, but I'm in my pool every day, sometimes 3 times a day. So I'm only in my pool like from my waist up, I'll say. I mean, I dunk down, but in other words, I'm not sunbathing where my legs are out getting a suntan. So I have this airbrush sun from Sally Hansen. So good. Shake it up. It comes out like a foam. I would do it, but then it's going to mess my hands up. So good. And so I need to be using this so that my legs match my arms and my complexion. But this is such a great product. This is almost full. As much as I need it, I keep pushing it to the back of the cupboard. And every time I touch it, I think, oh yeah, I need to use that. But I think just what I said, by the time I'm in that particular cupboard, I'm pretty much dressed to leave, and then I don't want to have this. This gets messy, and then you have to make sure you rub it in evenly. Then you have to make sure you scrub your hands, and I need to use a little pumice to scrub my hands, and then that's in the shower. Blah blah blah. So that's why I'm pushing it in the back of the cabinet. But if I would use it, it's wonderful. Okay. Then another thing that I found in the back of my cabinet and I really need, I was going to buy new brushes. And I got this as a little Christmas gift. And anyway, it's brushes. And who doesn't need a new facial brush any time of day or year? I always can use one. So, but my brushes are like in my little makeup area. And then I look at this and I think, I only would use that one right now. So I'm not going to open the whole thing. I'm going to save it. What the heck am I saving it for? It does have a Christmas motif, so I can't re-gift it. And I don't want to re-gift it. I love it. I love these brushes. So anyway, but I keep pushing them to the back of the drawer or back of the cupboard. Am I the only one that does that? By the way, before I go on, I have been binge watching a program on Amazon Prime. I think I may have said this, called Queen of the South. And it's not the South like Mississippi, Alabama South. It's like Southern South America. And it's about the drug trafficking, the drug cartel. It's very good. And for you women who watch TV with your husbands will like it because there's a lot of action. It's action packed, but it still slows down long enough for you to catch your breath. And when there is violence, they do show violence, but they don't. It's not like a war kind of violence. They kind of pan over it. I just close my eyes or blur my eyes until it's over. Because the drug cartels, they're violent, but they've got some excellent characters. It's about the cartels, and then in each cartel, you become familiar with the different family members and cartel members. So you get to know them, and then I find myself like rooting for a certain cartel family when, of course, they're all a bunch of mobster, violent people. But it does kind of get into the context gets into how, like, Bolivia and how they draw people into the drug trade, because that's like their whole economy. And if they're not employed by one of the drug cartels, then they starve to death practically, or they're killed because they're like in a little village and they're trampled over when they're going to war with another cartel. Anyway, I'm getting myself all worked up. But anyway, it's very good and it's very long. So I think it's 4 seasons, maybe more. And there's like 10 episodes in every season. No, there's 13 episodes in every season. And each episode is a good 55 minutes. Anyway, you guys, like I said, I've been binge watching that. Thank goodness, because what else do I have to do? I mean, I'm home. I get in my pool. I get out of my pool. I'm an isolator. It's going to be weird when I can. Now, my brother did come over and visit with me yesterday. He called and said, do you have a pot of coffee on? And I said, yes. So he said, well, I'm really close to your house, so I'm going to stop by. So he was here for an hour, maybe even 2. And so that kind of helped sparkle my day a little bit. Speaking of sparkle, another great product is this Tomas airbrush spray tan. Now, what's good about this is the minute you spray, it's on you. So it's not something that takes hours to develop. and to show up. It's on the minute you spray it, which also means that I try to put rubber gloves or some type of a mitten over my hand. So if I'm spraying my arms, then right away I can rub it in and I can see whether I'm getting it, blended the right way and not blotchy. But because I've been in my pool so much, I don't really need a spray on tan right now. But this is almost full. This is a great product. And you get it, I buy it at Sally's. And I just keep pushing it to the back of my bathroom cabinet. Both of these are great products and I love them, but what am I gonna do? Okay, now I have a confusion. This is another product I'm pushing back, and I think this was even given to me by Octoly. I'm not sure, I don't remember because it's quite old. But let me read what it says. Can't figure out what it is. It says it's by Pigments. It's pretty heavy, and it says Color Solutions, Color Depositing Treatment. It enhances, it boosts color, leaves hair moisturized. So it sounds like, oh, it's a color depositing mask, Auburn. So, and then the back is so tiny, nobody in their right mind could read it. So it says it's a color depositing mask. So I don't know if you wash your hair with it. Color depositing treatment. It does not say shampoo. It does not say conditioner. It just says leaves hair moisturized. And the back, I can't read. So I don't know what that is. That's why I keep pushing this to the back. I don't know. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I've got to go pick up a prescription. And I'm gonna go by my daughter's and get her mail for her and water her plants and empty her trash can or else bring it back up. And I've got to go to the grocery store. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna be off to do that. It's starting to get a little windy if you see me looking out my window. And it's kind of a cloudy day today, and it's hot, of course. So, all right, you guys, P.S. I love you, mwah. And until our next conversation, bye-bye.